Have you ever seen an animal that can go without food for up to 100 days? It sounds ridiculous, but in fact, it is the snake family. They can do that, but when faced with long-term hunger, they can eat any prey in sight. Let's swag Wild Animal Life Countdown. 30 moments, merciless hungry snakes eat everything in sight. In wild Brazil, a snake that has been fasting for a long time begins to look for food, and it notices the monkeys. The monkeys tried to chase them away, but in the process, the snake discovered a rat hiding in the cliff. It rushes to grab the mouse and then kills and eats it. Meanwhile, the monkeys are trying to snatch the rat from the snake, but to no avail. It continues its meal. In a swamp, the grass snake is attacking a frog. It is clutching onto one of its legs. When it manages to get the hind legs of the frog into its mouth, the frog has almost no chance of escaping. In the end, the frog became the food of the grass snake. Hunger is the most difficult thing to control. A hungry snake has attacked its own kind. After the fight, the snake killed and ate the python. Both the fight and the meal took place within 5 minutes. When hunger reaches its peak, a snake swallows itself. Look, this snake is swallowing its lower body. It stopped when the supervisor intervened. Snakes are great at hunting small prey, such as rodents or lizards. And geckos are a favorite prey for many snake species. This video shows how snakes kill and feed on geckos. A wild non-venomous snake devoured a gecko. Two predators became active, and both snakes began to search for food. The two clashed, and the black indigo snake with the larger snires caused the yellow rat snake to run away. However, the indigo snake is not so easily overlooked. It chases and grabs the head of the prey before eating it. The black mamba is one of the most venomous snakes, and a mouse has come into its sights. Just one bite causes the rat to lose its life, and then it is swallowed right at the scene. This snake was so hungry it started swimming underwater to hunt. A fish comes into view, and it doesn't take long for the predator to catch the fish in its mouth and swim ashore. The meal came quickly after. This snake was trying to squeeze this lizard, and although the lizard tried to resist, it didn't work. After the prey dies, the snake begins to eat. In the tree, a green snake discovered a nest of young birds. When their mother left, this snake suddenly ate all the young. On the bank of a stream, a king cobra was trying to catch a crate. It bit on the lower body of the crate snake's tail and began to gradually inject venom into the head. Death arrives, and this prey is eaten. A snake was floating, clinging onto a post. It was trying to attack a lizard on a nearby wall. After a while of trying, it succeeded in killing and then eating the prey. A very hungry king cobra attacked and killed a rat snake in the meadow. After struggling for a while, it filled its hungry stomach with this large prey. A green snake is looking for food without knowing a king cobra is rushing towards it. Very soon the green snake becomes a meal for the king cobra. The evening is when one of the desert's most notorious killers stirs. A horned viper, armed with very potent venom, is ready to hunt. It seeks a good hiding place where it can lie in wait to ambush passing prey. A hooded Malpoloan is preparing to hunt. Rodents have spent the day in their underground burrows to stay cool. But now it's their time to forage for seeds, grasses, or even insects. This Malpoloan is quick to spot a potential meal. But before the counterattack of the prey, the snake gives up its attention and leaves. It's terrible. A rock python is trying to swallow a large impala. This is a scene in Kruger National Park recorded by tourists. This meal took the python 15 minutes to swallow. After swallowing such large prey, the python became quite heavy and moved rather slowly. Still filming in Kruger National Park, a rock python kills an old hyena. The hyena is not an easy prey to defeat. This rock python has spent a lot of time still unable to swallow the prey as large as a hyena. It hesitates for a long time before it opens its mouth to swallow the prey. In Florida, wild boars are engrossed in feeding, unaware of the approaching danger. A python is lurking nearby, and it's coming closer. It rushes towards the prey, then wraps itself around the prey and tightly squeezes it to death. A meal for the python right by the river. A rock python swallowing a honey badger. Watch how it pushes down its prey into its stomach, while dislocating its jaws that enable it to feed on a larger creature. The honey badger is known as a snake killer, but hunger has made this predator more ferocious than ever. Pythons are dangerous animals with strong muscles that can squeeze their prey to death in a short time. This python was so hungry that it hunted a rabbit, but that was not enough. It continued to search and came across a herd of antelope drinking water by the river. It sped up and swam closer towards the prey before grabbing one and wrapping around it tightly, which caused the prey to suffocate. Then the python had a hearty meal. A golden python killed an antelope in a bush. It then dragged the prey a short while and then began to swallow it. When it finished its meal, it immediately hid in the bushes to avoid pursuit of any enemies. Because when it's got a full stomach, the fighting strength of this python is reduced, and it is more likely to become prey. An anaconda is hiding in the water. The duckweed is an ideal camouflage for it. The capybaras are still busy looking for food without knowing what is going to happen. They do not let their prey react, and the anaconda has grabbed and strangled the capybara to death. It has a big meal. Burmese pythons are the most dangerous python species in the world, and this is a scene in a swamp. This Burmese python was trying to kill an alligator. Although the prey resists violently, it has little effect on this predator. The meal came quickly. When hunger is out of control, predators will do what they can to fill their hungry stomachs. These two snakes are trying to knock each other down. However, one has a size advantage. The indigo snake killed the rat snake and devoured it. A Burmese python was looking for food. The appearance of the rabbit has attracted its attention. It quickly grabs the prey, but the rabbit quickly jumped to escape the attack. But that's not it. The python continues to rush towards the rabbit and then successfully kills it. In the Chobate National Park, guests came across a young African rock python constricting and eating a water mongoose. This is an incredibly special and rare sighting to witness in the wild, as pythons like this only need to eat once a year. You can marvel at this giant python eating an alligator half as large as itself, whole. This large alligator made the python swallowing process more difficult. But in the end, it was still a hearty meal. This footage was shot in Thailand. A golden tree snake is trying to kill a monitor lizard. It is trying to strangle this aggressive prey. After struggling for a while, the golden tree snake killed the monitor lizard and then started eating on the spot. The monitor lizard is quite large for its size. Shot on a riverbank, this python is trying to eat a baby crocodile. The python ate the crocodile while it was still alive, and the baby crocodile continued to protest in despair. Anacondas are truly giant snakes. It kills this pig and then devours it quickly. It then left without leaving a trace. This frog was fighting a grass snake and desperately trying not to be eaten. The outcome of the fight seemed open. The frog was badly injured in the leg and it tried to cling onto the branch to pull its leg out of the snake's mouth. But in the end, it was still swallowed by the snake. A native snake is trying to find food for its hungry stomach. It met a poisonous toad but decided to leave it. It then encountered an unwary squirrel. The lightning attack helped the snake successfully have a meal. In Kruger National Park, a hungry black mamba snake attacked a rat and killed it. It then swallowed the rat at the scene. A rat was busy looking for food, unaware of the danger nearby. The black mamba snake has noticed it. As soon as there was an attack opening, the black mamba snake killed the rat with one bite before swallowing the prey. A family of capuchin monkeys are scared of the approaching snake. But they need not worry this time. All the snake wants to do is hunt rodents. The rats have become their prey. At Dynacon, these golden tree snakes are gorgeous and pretty much harmless to humans. But golden tree snakes can eat monitor lizards after falling out of a tree. The prey was quite large for it, and the snake took a long time to finish swallowing the prey. A black mamba snake saw a rat and then followed it to the rat's den. A massacre took place, and the snake ate the rats in the cave. When a golden tree snake appears in the nest of a Sunda pygmy woodpecker, trouble looms. This hole in the tree is a nest to a pair of Sunda pygmy woodpeckers, with probably one nesting inside that refuge. And while the parent birds are away, the golden tree snake sneaks in to pull out the baby bird and eat them. At Lake Mayaka in Florida, an eastern diamondback rattlesnake and a Florida brown rabbit. The rabbit was injured and constantly attacked by the snake. After a while, it was poisoned and died. The snake started eating the meal on the spot. A snake is holding a frog in its mouth. The little frog struggles to get out when one of its legs was caught in the snake's mouth. Despite its best efforts, the frog was still swallowed by the snake. This is the most tragic story of the bird family. A baby bird comes across various hardships. They were attacked by a snake, and the snake ate all of the young birds. It's the black mamba, Africa's longest and the world's fastest snake. Whether it's catching a meal or scaring off predators many times its size, the mamba always gets a clear path. Because it's one of the most venomous snakes on Earth. This venomous snake discovered a squirrel's nest and went there to kill the baby squirrel before eating it. This lizard is being tightly wrapped up by a snake. The more it tries to get out, the tighter the snake squeezes. The snake eventually succeeds in killing the prey, but it had difficulty swallowing, so it decided to take its prey and leave. After attacking the gecko in the rafters, the snake and the prey fall to the floor. At that moment, with the gecko retaliating, the whole event has lasted about 40 minutes. The retaliation of the gecko is both a natural reaction as well as a highly intelligent one by clamping the snake's mouth closed and by holding the snake behind its head. But in the end, the snake still won. A water snake has caught a catfish, and the snake tries to kill the prey. It was even wounded by the thorns on the fish's skin. But in the end, it had a hearty meal. Thanks for watching the video till the end. Let Swag know which moment you're impressed with, though I know it's hard to choose, right? Subscribe to the channel to receive notifications of more wildlife videos. See you again!